Hey everybody, it's David Ginelli.
And Julia Blinsky.
And we're realtors with Royal LePage Signature with our segment,
Ask Julia.
All right, Julia, what am I asking you today?
So today's topic is...
All right, I'll ask you. All right, when it comes to the deposit, there's basically...
What are the three different types of deposit? So there is herewith, upon acceptance, and as otherwise stated in the agreement. So now let's go through all the three types. So herewith is basically just, you're in the deal, you're doing the deal, and you already have, your clients already have the check in hand and they're ready to give it to the sellers when the agreement is signed and sealed. Okay?
It's accepted, yes.
Yes. Then we have upon acceptance. When you do upon acceptance, and it is probably the most used one in our day-to-day jobs, you have 24 hours to get that deposit to the listing brokerage. So if you needed, let's say 24 hours to get a bank draft, or you had to move some money around, which we always say do that
have it ready beforehand. 24 hours is not enough to do that.
Exactly. Yeah. Then you would have 24 hours to give it to the listing brokerage. Now the third one is or otherwise stated in the agreement. Now this means that, let's say your clients are out of the country and for some reason they can't do a wire transfer, they obviously can't get that deposit check in the listing brokerage on time in 24 hours, then you would otherwise state specifically in the agreement, it will be deposited on September 23rd by 4 p.m. And you want to be as detailed as possible, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we've had to use this other one is we put in the clause, you put in your Schedule A and you say, there might be a further sum. So for example, say the listing agent wants $200,000. I'm just using a large number. I mean, your client only has $100,000. They can get to $200,000 in their bank account, but they need a week. So what we put is we put that $100,000 and we put a further sum, further deposit sum in there. And we explained that, yes, it will be delivered on this day at this time. Now back to what Julia was saying earlier is that, again, she said something which I hope you picked up on about needing to be pretty liquid. So she was mentioning that when you do the here in Toronto and the GTA in most places, when you're doing a deposit, it has to be in some sort of cash form. So bank draft, certified check, wire transfer, etc. Something like that, which is a guaranteed fund to have. So which means as the buyer, would need those funds liquid. You need them in your bank account or at least access to them. So if you do it herewith, you already have the bank draft ready to go. Sometimes when we used to do this back in the day, we used to do presentations in person. I know back in the day, it wasn't that long ago. We used to staple the bank draft or show the bank draft with it. We used to keep it in our pocket, but we'd have it with them and say, look, and the reason why we would do that is like, sellers, if they want to sell the property tonight and we're going without conditions, it would be a done deal if you had the deposit. Sometimes within 24 hours, if you do upon acceptance, I've heard before where buyers have gone cold feet and decided not to give the deposit and therefore the deal was dead. I know. So anyway, long story short, yeah, those are the three ones. Just make sure if you are doing the deposit, you want to have the liquid. In case it's not liquid, that's where the as otherwise stated comes. Make sense?
Yeah.
Did I talk too much that time?
No.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
All right, guys, if you have any questions you want us to touch upon, we'd love to hear from you. Please feel free.
Feel free to DM us if you have any questions that you want us to talk about and cover on Ask Julia.
That's so much better than when I say it. All right, guys.
Maybe I should close the statement.
Maybe you should then from now on. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.